44 years old, and I'm now 68. So a lot of the border has flown under the bridge. But I can assure you that desire to see Pakistan become an economic power once again still burns in me. And I'm just reminded of the 60s when we were the fourth largest economy in Asia, when our economy was twice the size of South Korea, twice the size of Saudi Arabia, and twice the size of Thailand in dollar terms. And this is West Pakistan. I'm not even talking about the combined economies of West and East. And you all know, probably you're more knowledgeable than I am, that we also contributed development of Germany at one time. Maybe we gave few $1 million, but we did. And when our president would land in Washington, then the president of the United States would come and receive him in a motorcade. And now, here we are in the 23rd IMF program. Every 4 or 5 years, we have to go back, and we are basically yearning for a few dollars. My father was one of those people who worked with Quaid-e-Azam as a student leader and was part of the Punjab Muslim Student Federation. He died when he was chairman of Pakistan Workers Trust and Nazariya Pakistan. So his desire for a better Pakistan was always with him and runs in the family. That is why I just left a very lucrative job with Citibank and came here to just fix Habib Bank, which was not easy. I think it was one of the most challenging jobs I just undertook. But then there was passion and faith that if you believe in Almighty and you just basically have a passion and you have honesty of purpose, you can achieve anything. So God has been kind. Now I have got this assignment, which obviously I owe it to God Almighty and also to Imran Khan, who is a personal friend of mine, and he has been trying for the last 2 years to get me in. But I also had a problem that for no rhyme or reason I was implicated in a case in what they call rental power, which I stopped. And surprise, surprise, my name is also there. But I said, unless I'm not cleared of those, I'm not going to join any government. And once I was cleared, so I did. So this is what has happened. Let me tell you what will happen, inshallah, when I'm here as the finance minister. You saw the glimpse of that, in the budget. That budget, I tried to consult everybody in the business community, tried to accommodate as much as I could, remaining within the framework of IMF. At times I just flouted some of those areas as well. I mean, you know that IMF is not happy on a couple of things, but I still try to move forward. So why am I here? My first visit to Karachi officially, the first stop obviously after meeting the State Bank, I'm here. I'm meeting you guys. I'm not meeting FPCCI. I'm meeting Overseas Chamber and obviously Pakistan Business Council, which is basically a group of very important, kind of corporates. Why? Because I believe that, we need you more than that you need us. We have to make sure that you are happy. So here I want to give you a pledge that my doors for you will always be open. I will come over here every quarter with people from the FBR, even SCCP. He was on vacation. It was short notice. Next time around, we will plan it in a manner that everybody, all stakeholders, from our side, they are here to answer your questions, to resolve your issues here and now and here, and because I don't believe in committees. I don't believe in postponing decisions which can be taken immediately. And I just want you to know that no matter what the issues are, they are issues. They have to be resolved. We may not be able to resolve them right now because we have constraints of IMF, and we may not have some fiscal space here and there. But we will take a decision, and we will resolve them over a period of time. But directionally, we'll give a signal. If there's a taxes, let's say turnover tax. I think there was 1.5% of turnover tax. We just reduced it to 1.25, saying that it will go away in the next 2-3 years. That kind of signal everybody knows, because when you are just investing in any country, any venture, you basically think long term. These are not 6-month cycles or 12-month cycles. So when you directionally know this is going to happen, you are at ease. You know that this is going to happen. And then the credibility of the government. So whatever I say, and if I just basically renege, 6 months later, that's not going to help. Okay. So you know that this time around I didn't have to go and just get it passed through the ECC and the cabinet, that to this textile and other exporting groups, that we give them gas at $6.50 and give electricity at 9 cents. I didn't have to do it, but I had promised on the floor of the parliament that we will do it for this next year. So I thought it necessary that we will basically reiterate it through the ECC and cabinet decision. Put their minds at peace. Let me tell you what, they had not really calculated the whole thing properly in the budget. The cost to me is going to be twice as much as we thought. So my colleague says, Shaukat Sahab, you know how it is additionality in the costs? I said, that doesn't matter. If we have given a word, we'll stand by that. We'll make sure that this is not misused, because that's the understanding. Otherwise, even if it costs me 3 times, we'll stand by. So that's the way I think, because I'm a private sector person. I understand that people, when they invest under a kind of certain policy guidelines of the government. So same thing with the overseas chamber. I know that you guys brought in a lot of capital, and capital has no religion, no geographic boundaries. It will go where it is safe, where it makes money. Otherwise, it will flow out. And we have seen a lot of capital flowing out of Pakistan, from the banking sector, pharmaceuticals, and some others. And maybe a few of you are still thinking of doing the same thing. But I can assure you, have faith in us, have faith in this man sitting over here, and we will make sure that we'll keep you happy, because that's my task, keep you happy. Because if you are happy, then you'll make your head offices happy, and they will then invest more. So it's my interest that I keep you happy. Okay. So this is my pledge to you. And don't you think that there is any decision which for me is difficult. No. I just believe making you happy is the primary objective. I understand that there are issues, some of those issues which we can, I can discuss over here later on, and those issues are burning issues. We will discuss them today. And some of those issues, one is
वफाकी वज़ीर ख़ज़ाना शौकत तरीन इस वक्त तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे हैं।